On April 18th, 2017, the Sonic the Hedgehog fan game Sonic Time Twisted was released publicly in full, and the timing couldn't be any more perfect, as it seems Sonic Mania has been delayed once again, this time until September.
Before we get into the video, I'd like to announce that I'm going back to the old review format. It just seems like a better thing to use.
So, while we wait for that game, I'm sure this fan game can fill our craving for classic Sonic action. Without further ado, let's get out into Sonic Time Twisted.
So the story of this game takes place in an alternate timeline after Sonic CD. Dr. Robotnik is dead and Sonic and friends have to start to clear out all the remaining badniks. However, things go awry when Metal Sonic seemingly survives the confrontation on Little Planet. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles team up once again to stop this foe. I won't spoil the ending as I'm sure many of you have yet to beat the game, so let's move on to the gameplay. Once you select a save file, you are given the choice to play as either Sonic, Tails, or Knuckles. Each of the three controlled much as you'd expect them. Sonic is the fastest with the highest jump, Tails can fly, and Knuckles is the slowest with the shortest jump but can glide and climb walls. Once you select your character, you are thrown into the first level where several things become apparent. All the sprites are customly drawn, and very well done. If it wasn't obvious, everything takes high inspiration from Sonic CD.
Much like Sonic CD, each act has two different versions, a past version and a future version. Both versions use relatively the same level design, just different object placement.
The game features 8 completely new zones. Each have 2 acts, much like Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Speaking of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, there seems to be quite a bit of inspiration taken from that game as well. There's the aforementioned save file system, playable
Knuckles,
Sonic's Insta-Shield, various sprites that look similar to those seen in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and elemental shields have made their return. Speaking of elemental shields, we have some new ones this time around. There's the Ice Shield, which shoots out ice crystals when you press the jump button while jumping, the Tornado Shield, which lets you hover around for a set amount of time or until you hit a wall, and the Earth Shield, which summons the power of rocks. By which I mean it creates 2 rocks that circle around you, can be thrown at enemies, and regenerate until you take damage.
Since I can't think of a better segue, let's talk about level design.
I love the level design of this game. It seems to strike a perfect balance between non-linear levels in Sonic CD, but the openness and not-so-cramped level design of the other 3 classics. It really does feel like a sequel to Sonic CD, but without all the clutter. Oh, and I almost forgot about the special stages. The special stages are a race through a 3D linear level against Metal Sonic. I think now would be a good time to get into my issues with the game. The controls for these special stages aren't optimal. They require you to hold forward to run, which if you're using a D-pad like me, makes it very difficult to turn while moving.
Another issue I have with the game is performance. While it runs fine once you actually get into the game, when you're starting it up, it can be abysmal. For some reason, my computer takes a nosedive in performance while starting the game up. I assume this has to do with the engine the game is running in.
My only other issue with the game is that it doesn't tell you have to configure your gamepad in the main menu before you use it. It would have been helpful if there was a mention of this in the README file. Other than those 2 small gripes though, I really like this game. Great graphics, amazing music, and stunning gameplay make this one of my most favorite fan games that I've played. And to top it all off, this game was made in Game Maker. I shit you not, Game Maker. Of all the impressive things about this game, I think the fact that it's made in Game Maker is the most impressive.
If you're looking for a classic Sonic game to hold you over till Sonic Mania, then please check this game out. You won't regret it. Special thanks to Overbound Game Studios for creating this awesome game, and I can't wait to see more from you guys. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I recommend you guys check out Overbound Game Studios' channel. This review wouldn't be possible if their game didn't exist. If you want to see more of me, you might want to check out Aeroblast's Twitch, where he live streams himself animating while we tell jokes and have a general good time. I'll put links to both of those down below. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Thank you guys, and have a great day.